Hey everyone. Somewhere off the coast of a Pacific island, there's a family fortune at the bottom of the ocean. Nobody has seen it in generations. It sank during a storm 100 years ago, and it is still worth exactly as much as the day it disappeared. This is Yap, a tiny island in the western Pacific. For 500 years, its currency has been Rai, giant carved stone discs. Picture a stone donut, some the size of a small car. The biggest ever recorded weighed over 8 tons. The stone wasn't quarried on Yap. There isn't the right rock there. Villagers paddled canoes over 300 miles to Palau to carve them, by hand, with stone tools, then paddled the finished discs home. Some of the sailors did not survive the trip, which, grimly, made the stone worth even more. Here's the problem. Some of these stones weigh as much as a car. You cannot exactly hand someone a 4-ton coin as change. So the Yappies did something almost no other society tried. They stopped moving the money. A stone's owner could sell it, gift it, or pay a debt with it. The stone itself never moved an inch. Instead, the whole village just remembered who owned it now. Everyone present at the deal became a witness, and the story got repeated village to village for generations. No paperwork, no bank, just a really long, really reliable group chat, which is essentially a ledger, just a much heavier one. Which brings us back to that sunken stone, because it's about to explain the entire Federal Reserve. In the early 1900s, Germany took control of Yap as a colony. German officials wanted the villagers to repair the island's footpaths. Nobody would do it. So the administrator did something almost too perfect. He sent men to paint a black cross on the biggest stones. That's it. He didn't move them. He didn't take them anywhere. He just marked them as government property. On paper, the village could see. The paths got fixed almost immediately. Once the roads were done, he had the crosses painted over. Sweden was about to solve this problem so badly, it invented modern banking by accident. The most valuable objects on the island never left their resting place, not even once, through an entire change of government. Most people hear giant stone money and assume it's a cute primitive system. It isn't. It's arguably more disciplined than modern banking. Yap never had a run on the stones. Nobody panicked and dug one up. The value held because everyone agreed on the ledger, not because anyone could carry the coin. In 1991, economist Milton Friedman wrote an essay comparing Yap to the U.S. Federal Reserve. His point? America does the exact same thing with gold. In the 1930s, France asked the Fed to convert its dollars into gold. The Fed didn't ship a single bar across the ocean. It just walked into its own vault and relabeled which shelf belonged to France. Same vault, same gold. New owner, on paper. That is, functionally, a Rai stone with better air conditioning. So, somewhere off Yap, that sunken stone is still on the books, still worth every bit as much as it ever was. Money was never really about the object. It's about everyone agreeing to remember. Subscribe if you learned something new today. See you next time.